Is there a more popular place for restaurants these days than Canton Street in Roswell? Well, what do you do when you have one of the most successful spots, Table and Main, that people go crazy for? Well, that's easy. You open another restaurant just up the road, serving Italian food inspired by the city of Rome. You serve incredible pizzas, delicious pastas, and everybody goes crazy. Let's hang at Osteria Mattone.
Osteria Mattone is a neighborhood restaurant focusing on fresh pasta and wine, serving our neighbors in Roswell, Georgia.
We like to go where the good food is, and so that's why we're here today.
I love the space. It's open, the bar is big, they have an excellent staff. We know the owners from Table and Main, and you always feel at home when you come here.
They set a reputation with Table and Main. And so when you come here, you're not questioning, is it gonna be good? You're going, how great is it gonna be?
Roman cuisine is a very specific focus. It's the type of food that's been served in Rome for generations. Really simple fare, honestly presented, and it doesn't have a lot of fuss to it. And we're trying not to be too innovative. Instead, we sort of pay homage to those classic Roman dishes. Our best-selling pasta by far is our tagliolini di mare. It's a broader style noodle with a fantastic seafood component to it. We've got lobster, crab, a seafood brodo, and it comes to the table with a shrimp right on top there and a little bit of tarragon to give it a nice visual kick.
The lamb chops, call my name.
The lamb chop that we do comes over a mushroom risotto, which was really inspired by a restaurant we visit in Rome called Casa Copelle. Chef and I had there this wild mushroom risotto that was just out of this world. So we wanted to sort of pay homage to that dish that we ate with our own lamb chop on top of that wild mushroom risotto. Our lunch menu has a few things that are slightly different than our dinner menu. One thing we've introduced for lunch is our chicken piata, a bresaola, and a vegetable piata as well.
I read the fixings on it, got really excited about it, and so it's something new for me. I always like trying something new.
Piatas are sort of a Mediterranean-style wrap, and those are great because it's a meal all in itself, and if you're coming in for just a quick bite, you can grab that to go, and that's made it one of the most popular things.
Teddy Leahy, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Steve.
Thanks for having us. The owner of Osteria Mattone.
Correct.
Does it sound good?
You did it great. Osteria Mattone.
Osteria Mattone. And Table and Main down the street.
Also correct, yes.
A couple of places at Roswell kind of digs a little bit, right?
A lot of hard work, but the community seems to be supporting it well.
The setup of the restaurant is really cool because you got a great bar, tremendous wine list, and you can walk in and just get a table, and then on the other side and outside, it's like real, pretty high-end Italian dining happening, right? So what's the whole mindset behind all that?
It works for our audience. You know, we do have people who live right down the street that come in and just want a pizza and a beer.
Right.
And we're also a special destination for people, graduation or birthday,
Right.
where they want to come and have a nice, enjoyable
Yeah, take it up
sit-down.
a notch.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with pizzas, though.
Yeah, let's
right?
make a pizza.
So this isn't too complicated, though, right?
No, not complicated at all. And actually, you know, most of the restaurant's focus is Rome, but our pizza was based on a trip to Naples that Ryan and I made.
Okay.
Short little train ride from Rome to a place called Pizzeria da Michele that's been making 2 pizzas since 1870.
Wow.
When Ryan and I made that little trip to Naples, it was part of a 7-day trip to Rome where Ryan and I just wanted to do menu research and have a little bit of fun. We armed ourselves with a little road map.
What's this right here? This looks like an NFL playbook right here.
It's very similar. We had a little map of Rome and a bunch of little spots, and so we'd go for a walk and say, hey, you know, we're really close to Pierluigi. Let's go there and get the moscardini fritti.
You know how valuable this would be? I could sell this online. You need another.
I need another trip.
Yeah,
we haven't set that in stone.
You need a taster, right?
Amen.
That's what most people want, the simplicity, right?
Yeah, and really the margherita, that's what it's all about, is that simplicity.
Shouldn't you be eating a pizza, no disrespect to takeout or anything else, right when it gets out of the oven?
I'll tell you,
right on a metal tray or whatever.
I think that's when it's best. You want to have a slice?
Are we ready for that?
Yeah, let's dig in.
This is the perfect classic. So everybody should be trying one of these, right?
Amen.
Hey, congrats, buddy.
Thanks.
Just like they did in Rome in the old days, they toast the pizza. Thanks, brother. Wow.
Hot.
That's perfect. Thanks, buddy. Way to go.
We do have our own in-house pastry chef, Mickey Kimberly. She was our sous chef at Table in Maine, and now her sole focus here is desserts. I think she's really found her calling in making desserts that, again, are simple and honestly prepared, but they really add an exclamation point to the end of the meal. Our most popular dessert by far is our Budino. It's a rustic-style bread pudding that I think is the best-selling thing at either of our restaurants. We've also got some more playful options, like we've got our baba room. Baba room is a rum-soaked brioche that comes with a creme anglaise, and it is a fantastic way to end the meal if you're looking for a little bit of a boozy punch.
And they love to walk you around the wine room, show you all the different wines, talk to you about it.
I was able to convince my brother, who was at the Modern in New York, which in 2010 won the James Beard Award for Most Outstanding Wine Service. He came down to help me with the wine program here. The Italians, I think, are better than anybody else in the world at making wine that's built to drink with food. And our wine list certainly showcases that.
I love Canton Street. I started at Table in Maine when Ryan opened the restaurant, and you really have come to know all the regulars. Everybody is always up and down the street. You see everybody on the patio talking, drinking, hanging out. Everybody knows what's going on in your life, and you can really just have a family here.
I definitely consider Canton Street a food destination because what's fun is you can drive and park and then walk around for a couple hours not having to commit to one restaurant. And there's this idea of the destination restaurant. I don't think any one restaurant on Canton Street is the destination. Canton Street is the destination. So you come, you park, you check in with us, you see how long the wait might be, you see how long the wait might be down the street, and there are tremendous options wherever you may stop.
I think it fits in well for that small town feel, but unique and very special for what they offer and the type of food and the service that you get.
I'd honestly love for them to feel like they took a short trip to Italy when they come to Osteria Mattone. Our other restaurant, Table in Maine, the best compliment people can give me is I feel like I'm eating in my friend's house. Here it's, you know what, we just came back from Rome and this brought us right back to our trip.